having your sexual needs exploited by advertisements? Did you buy an expensive car just to impress a woman? Thanks to new advances in medical science, your troubles may be over. Introducing Pergadryl. The first ever sexual repressant substance. Pergadryl permanently removes all of your sexual needs and desires, making you completely asexual and independent. Just one treatment of Pergadryl's fast-acting patented formula works by blocking and killing certain chemical receptors in your brain. Sexual frustration will be a thing of the past, and your life efficiency will increase twofold. Pergadryl has been approved for both men and women over the age of 16 by the FDA. Pregnant women should not use Pergadryl. Side effects may include erectile dysfunction, sterility, depression, and/or suicidal tendencies. Ask your doctor today if Pergadryl's right for you. Pergadryl, enjoy a life of freedom.
Frank, I just got back from shopping for the bridesmaids. Which one do you think?
Oh, they're both fine. I don't know. That one?
Oh, I was thinking the same thing. But I don't want the bridesmaids to outshine me at the wedding.
Linda, no one can outshine you.
Oh, you always know what to say. I missed you.
Oh.
I need to know where the wedding is going to be, though, Frank. That's the most important part of planning a wedding.
Well, I thought it was just going to be at the church. See, that's what your parents wanted, right?
My mother will love that, but church is so pedestrian, Frank. Why can't we get married somewhere more romantic, like the beach?
Well, if that's what you want, then we'll get married at the beach. Listen, Linda, there's actually been something I've been meaning to talk to you about. See,
you can't just decide to get married at the beach, Frank. You have to have a permit and reserve the space.
All right.
What is it you wanted to tell me?
Have you heard about that drug? It's new. It gets rid of your desires. I'm sure that you've seen it on the news or something.
Oh yeah, Pergadryl. What a commotion it's causing. Can you imagine that something like that would exist in our lifetime? Late Night did an episode. It was so funny.
Right? But people are saying it actually works. It's no joke. You really do become asexual. And people are doing it. Lots and lots of people.
Oh, I suppose so, but those people are loony, Frank. Why would someone willingly do that to themselves?
Well, I don't know. Some people think they'll be happier that way. You know, people who've done it say that they're far more efficient. You know, more hours in a day, less distraction.
Well, good for them. But I could never do something like that to myself.
Well, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about, Linda. See, every time I hear about Pergadryl, I can't help but think that it would be great. I want to try it.
Oh my, you're not joking? Are you fucking kidding me, Frank? Oh, you're not gonna take that drug, Frank.
Well, no,
are you out of your mind?
No, I've honestly been thinking about it, and I want to try it, Linda.
Why? We're engaged. You're just gonna throw that away and become some I don't know, some freaking abstinent robot?
What are you even talking about? Okay, I'm not certain yet. I don't know if I want to take it yet, but that's why I'm talking to you. See, I thought you'd be more supportive.
Supportive? How can I support this? We've been going out for 4 years now, and you finally man up and proposed to me, and now you're telling me you would become asexual? What am I supposed to think, Frank?
I don't know, Linda. I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't let this opportunity pass me by. I'm just trying to weigh my options, and I want you to be involved.
Fine then, Frank. Don't let me keep you from your happiness. Take your stupid drug for all I care. I thought you loved me.
I do love you, Linda.
Then why? Why? Do you not like having sex with me? You seem to ask for it all the time.
No, I do like it. But that's just the problem. I mean, it's such this burden for me. Don't you feel like a weight would be lifted without your desires?
No, Frank. I like sex. I like liking guys. But I'm sorry sex with me is such a burden.
Oh, Linda, that's not what I said.
What then, Frank? I can't listen to this right now. I feel like you've lost your mind. I can't believe this. I picked out the bridesmaids dress for our wedding. I've already written my vows. I'm going to my mother's. Sort yourself out, Frank.
What? Linda, please. Oh, okay, I feel so torn. Okay, I want to be with you. But this change sounds like a dream come true for me. So can you please just sit and talk with me?
No, Frank. I'm not going to stand idly by while you throw part of yourself away. I'm leaving.
Well, fine then. We'll go to your parents' house. I'll be here when you decide to be rational.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda dear. I can't believe he'd do something like that. And right before the wedding, too. I always thought he was such a sensible young man.
I always thought so too, but something's changed in him. He's different now. I guess I have to move back in with you and Dad.
Oh, you know you're always welcome here, Linda dear. But honestly, give Frank some time and I think he'll come around and this whole entire fiasco will be behind you.
I don't know, Mom. You didn't talk to him. He seemed so intense on it, like I didn't matter at all.
Oh, hush. Everyone gets cold feet before their wedding. Why, when your father and I were engaged, it was such an ordeal. He wouldn't even hold my hand, let alone put on that strappy little getup that I got him from.
Mom, I'm telling you, it's just not cold feet. Do you even know what Pergadryl is?
I watch the news, dear. I'm not stupid. Did you see that episode they did on late night? It was a hoot and a half. But Reverend Lucian says that it's no laughing matter. He says that Pergadryl is a grave sin.
Mother, please. Tell me you're not going to be one of those nutjob Christians who go around outside hospitals with those signs.
Oh, well, I haven't gone so far yet. But just think, if enough people take this drug, no one will want to have children. How will we go on?
I'm not sure, Mother, but you really shouldn't believe everything Reverend Lucian tells you.
Reverend Lucian, I was hoping that I could speak with you.
Ah. Frank. How do you do? Where were you this weekend? Linda was here, but I don't think I saw you at Mass.
Oh, yeah.
Come. See.
Yeah, things have just been really strange recently. But you said Linda was here? Did she look okay?
She was, in fact. And yes, she seemed quite off. Did something happen?
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping that I could get your advice. Have you heard about Pergadryl?
Oh, everyone has by now, I'm sure. Did you see that episode of Late Night?
Right, yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna skip right to the chase. See, Linda, she's staying at her parents' house. We had an argument about Pergadryl because I'm thinking about undergoing the treatment.
I see. Do you know what God thinks of this new technology, Frank?
No.
It is a grave sin. To do so spits in the face of God's wisdom. You cannot shave away his creation with such nonchalance.
I see.
Do you not understand, Frank? Oh, what has drawn you such a thing as morbid as this? I always thought you a sensible fellow.
I can't rightly say, Reverend, but how bad can it be? Didn't you take a vow of celibacy?
I did, but what I did was far different from what you propose. When I took my vow, it was to prove myself to God. A challenge to show that my love for God was greater than my love for any worldly pleasure. But if I were to prove my desire, then there would be no challenge, and my vow would be of no worth. You're no different, Frank. End this foolish fantasy, not only for your marriage, but for your very immortal soul.
I can't, Reverend. I mean, every time I think about just going on like this, it makes me sick. I don't want to be beholden to these needs. Pergadryl is going to set me free. I can feel it.
You are making a mistake, Frank.
Linda.
Frank?
Oh, you came back. Linda, look, I have something for you. It's the permit for the beach. See, I found the perfect spot where the waves will crash against the rocks. It will be right before sunset, too. Romantic, just like you wanted.
Oh, Frank! Oh, Frank!
I'm sorry. I underwent the treatment.
What? No!
Well, I don't feel any different. You know, it's as though nothing has changed, but at the same time, I feel clean.
I guess this is goodbye then, Frank!
No, Linda, wait, hear me out.
What is there left to say?
I never stopped loving you. After it was over and I came home, all I could think about was you. I missed you so much this past week, it drove me insane.
But how? It didn't work?
No, it did work. I can't think about you or anybody else in that way anymore. I mean, I can look back and remember how happy sex used to make me, but it just seems so foolish to me now. But that does not change how I feel about you, Linda, and how I feel about us.
I'm so sorry, Frank.
Tired of having your sexual needs exploited by advertisements? Did you buy an expensive car just to impress a woman? Thanks to new advances in medical science, your troubles may be over. Introducing Pergadryl, the first ever sexual repressant supplement. Pergadryl permanently removes all of your sexual needs and desires, making you completely asexual and independent. Just one treatment of Pergadryl's fast-acting catnip formula works by blocking and killing certain chemical receptors in your brain. Sexual frustration will be a thing of the past, and your life efficiency will increase twofold. Pergadryl has been approved for both men and women over the age of 16. Pregnant women should not use Pergadryl. Side effects may include erectile dysfunction, sterility, depression, and/or suicidal tendencies. Ask your doctor today if Pergadryl is right for you. Pergadryl, enjoy a life of freedom.
The worst year of my life was when I was 12. I'm still trying to figure out if what he did to me was real or maybe I'm just dreaming. You know what it's like when you're little and you fall and get hurt? Someone asks you, well, where does it hurt? So you simply point to your near arm and they put a band-aid on it and it's healed. But when people heard about what Jesse did to me, they asked me where he hurt me. The worst possible pain I could feel was in my heart. No one could possibly feel that. I tortured myself by reliving memories, replaying them over and over again in my head. Soon I became closed off and I didn't give a shit about anyone. Thought I cared too much. So maybe if I don't care too much or don't love too much, I won't get hurt too much. I wanted to be happy. So bad, but everything in me told me I didn't deserve it. So please, as I tell you this story, don't judge me or anyone else. Be open. And I can raise my voice to help others who can't.
You're new, right?
Yeah, sorry, it just wasn't service on my phone.
Oh, I got you. See, I've been charging people $1 for the Wi-Fi password, but since you're new, I'll give it to you for free. It's coffee for Imperial. You choose to substitute the E's for 3s, I's for 1s, and the O's for 0s.
Are you sure you can do that?
Charge people money or give away the password?
Both?
It's fine. We're not breaking into the Pentagon.
Thanks, but I'm waiting for my mom.
You sure? Last time offer.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You don't even know who I am and I'm already trying to get money from you? Piper.
Riley.
Nice to meet you. You know, my brother's on his way. I can sit with you until he comes if you want.
Oh, no, I'm good. My mom gets up late. I'm doing some homework. Fine.
How late? Do you want to come over to my apartment? We can do homework together? I saw you were in my class with Mr. Watkins.
Yeah. Again, thanks, but I just met you and my mom is really strict. She won't let me.
Have you even asked?
No, but...
Then you don't even know. Or just say you have a group project and you're coming over to my house to work on it. Just ask.
You don't even...
Please?
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, Mom. I have to do a group project for school, and one of the girls says I can go to her house.
Hey, are you here? Yeah, right up front.
I won't be late, maybe an hour or two. You can pick me up there after work if you want. 3:13 p.m.
Yeah, well, I invited my new friend Riley over.
Hey, sweetie, I just don't know the parents. If you are going, you need to send me the address now and their phone number. I'll be there at 5:15, okay? No later. Be careful. 3:14 p.m.
Well, she already asked. Well, I already invited her.
Thank you. Love you. I'll text you when I'm there. I'll send them to you right now. 3:15 p.m.
It's gonna be like 2 hours. Okay, God, fine, bye. And my brother's gonna be here in like 2 minutes.
My mom just wants the address and your parents or your brother's number. What's his name?
I'll just give it to you in the car. Oh, his name's Jesse. Oh my God, just move it. I'm so sorry. I told Jesse it was his turn to do the laundry. Jess!
What? What now, Pipes?
It was your turn to fold it. Mom's gonna be pissed.
No, she's not. It was your turn.
No. I call you stupid, but it insults stupid people everywhere.
I'm sorry, Riley. You don't need to hear all this. I'll move the laundry.
But you always make me look crazy.
Pipes, calm down. Yeah, keep rolling your eyes. Maybe you should find a brain back there. Finish your homework before Mom comes. Riley, would you like a glass of water or soda?
Oh, water's good. Thanks.
I'm gonna go do some weights before going to work later. I'll be in my room.
He doesn't even need to work out. He rinses his mouth every day, and that's in pretty good shape.
Okay, do you want to get started?
On homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's a thing. Oh my God, did you see the shirt Mr. Watkins is wearing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so
weird.
gross.
I'm outside. 5:15 p.m.
Oh, my mom's here. I gotta go, but thank you for having me. I had a really good time.
No, thank you. I had a lot of fun. We should do this again.
Let me say goodbye to Jesse and thank him for the food in the right here.
You don't have to. He's kind of an ass.
I know, but just to be polite. Hey, Jesse. I'm on my way out. Thanks for the ride in the water. See you later.
I'm sorry, Riley. I didn't mean to ignore you. I had my earbuds in. Thanks for coming. Come anytime you want. Give me your number. Just in case you and Piper want to hang out some more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sounds good. I'll text you later. So you know it's me. I'll walk you out.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Riley, dinner's almost ready. Set the table.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Hey, it's Jesse. 8:11 p.m. Piper's brother. 8:11 p.m.
Hey, I thought you were gonna text me, LOL. 8:11 p.m.
I would never do that to you. 8:12 p.m.
LOL. Thanks again for today. I had a lot of fun at Piper's. 8:13 p.m.
I'm glad you did, but really, come anytime you want. My mom's hardly ever home, and it's just Piper and I there. We could play games, watch movies. You could spend the night. 8:14 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds so cool. I'll ask my mom for maybe Friday. Does Piper know? 8:15 p.m.?
Riley, dinner!
Oh yeah, she suggested the whole thing. 8:16 p.m. We'll play board games. We'll bake cookies. 8:19 p.m. Yeah, chocolate chips are my favorite. What's yours? 8:40 p.m. You there? 8:54 p.m. Hello? Answer me. Please. 9:17 p.m. Okay, I'm going to assume you fell asleep. Good night, princess. 9:43 p.m.
Hey, sorry about last night. I'm on my dinner and I fell asleep right after. I wasn't trying to ignore you. 7:12 a.m.
No worries. What are you doing after school? 7:12 a.m.
I have to have my mom finish unpacking. There are boxes everywhere, haha. 7:17 a.m.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to hang out with me? 7:18 a.m. And Piper. 7:19 a.m.
I mean, I do, but my mom needs me. I have to finish getting ready for school. I'll text you later. 7:20 a.m.
Okay. I understand. Completely. Bye. 7:23 a.m. Hey, just picked up Piper from school. Want to get some ice cream with us? My treat. 3:13 p.m. We're not too far from your house. 3:15 p.m. I mean, Piper told me where you live. 3:16 p.m. Or we could get pizza. 3:20 p.m.
Hey, it's Riley. Leave a message. You know what to do.
Missed call from Jesse. 3:23 p.m. Never mind. I'll talk to you later. 3:25 p.m.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, now you say something.
Come on, Jesse. I know you're there.
Hey, now you say something.
Hey. 3:36 p.m.
Hi, doll. 3:37 p.m.
You okay? Sorry about yesterday. I left my phone at home. 3:37 p.m.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just don't do it again. You scared me. 3:38 p.m.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I asked my mom if I could spend the night this Friday. She said, yeah, 3:48 p.m.
Really? No, wait. We'll have so much fun, I promise. I'll order pizza. We'll have a fashion show. We'll watch movies. 3:42 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds so cool. 3:43 p.m.
It is. 3:45 p.m. How was school? 3:45 p.m.
Good. I had a little trouble with math today, so I'm going to go to tutoring on Friday. I'll be at your house later around 5-ish. 3:47 p.m.
Hey, I mean, I could be your tutor. I was a math major in college and I could pick you up with pipes and help you out with whatever. 3:48 p.m.
I don't know. I think my mom wants me to get a private tutor from school. 3:49 p.m.
Oh, come on. I could save you some money and I'm probably a lot better tutor than this other guy. Then you'll be so much smarter than everyone else in the class. 3:50 p.m.
Oh, okay. You think I will get smarter? 3:52 p.m.
You're very smart already, so it'll be a challenge for me to teach you. 3:52 p.m.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. 3:55 p.m.
Anytime. Is there anything else I can help you with? If you ever need to talk or have a school or home problem, I'll always be there for you. 3:57 p.m.
No, I don't think so. I got a question. 3:57 p.m.
Yeah, what's up? 3:58 p.m.
How old are you? 3:58 p.m.
I'm 22. 3:59 p.m.
Oh shoot, you're 10 years older? 4 p.m.?
Yeah, sorry, I'm old. 4 p.m.
It's a little weird, to be honest. 4:01 p.m.
I mean, not really. You're very mature for your age. 4:02 p.m.
Really? 4:03 p.m.?
Yeah, and you're tall too. Anyways, what else are you doing today? 4:04 p.m.
I have to do another group project for school with my friends, Angie and Tyler. 4:05 p.m.
Who's Tyler? 4:06 p.m.
Just a friend from school. Why? 4:07 p.m.
Is he cute? 4:08 p.m.
But, I mean, I guess he's just my friend though. 4:09 p.m.
But you like him, don't you? If you think he's cute, why don't you text him? 4:10 p.m.
But I'm texting you. 4:11 p.m. Hey, are you okay? 4:12 p.m. Do you want to talk? 4:14 p.m.
Hey, now you say something.
Text me tomorrow. 4:16 p.m. Hey, are we still on for tomorrow?
A sleepover? Yeah. You're coming around 5, right? That's what Jess was telling me.
Can you believe that quiz Mr. Watkins gave yesterday? It was so stupid.
Were you two texting last night? I had to wake him up for work because he was going to be late. He looked like he took his antidepressants again.
Oh shoot, is he okay? Well, I'll be here around 3 because he wants to help me with my math homework.
Okay, cool. I'm at my dad's until 5. You know, he's not really that good at math. We'll talk about it later. Right now we have to go because Mr. Watkins will get mad at us if we're late again. He's so dumb. It's too bad stupidity doesn't hurt.
I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hey,
Hi, what's up?
I just got out of school. You didn't text me back yesterday, so I got worried, and I saw Piper today. and I just
Sweetie, no. I'm good. I'm talking to you now. Everything's perfect. I just had a rough night yesterday, and I was tired, so I took a few pills and knocked out. You still on to study for tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll be in front of the school. I'll see you after.
Okay. Have a good rest of your day, Donna. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Don't just say that. Oh, I don't know.
I'll see you when they're out. Hey, Jess.
I'll have to clean up a little.
Oh no, you're our guest, don't worry about it.
But I want to.
Okay then.
Thanks for helping with my homework today. You're a really good tutor.
Thanks, you're actually really smart.
Hey, Jesse,
Yeah?
are you still mad?
Couldn't be with a face like yours. You want to sit?
Is that beer?
Yeah, it doesn't taste bad. I mean, some people don't like it. It tastes like a little more bitter apple cider. Try it, I know you like it.
It's all right.
It's okay, sweetie. The more you drink it, the more you get used to the taste. Just take little sips.
Well, I better go back with Piper. She's probably already sleeping.
Riley, wait. I need to tell you something. Come sit down. Can I be honest with you? I like you. I like your sarcasm, your cute little giggles, your lips. And every time I get a message from you, I don't know, I get all excited or something. I get jealous when other guys talk to you. Because I care so much. I want you all to myself. I know it's silly.
It's not silly.
It kinda is. I wait for you when Piper gets out of school just so I can see you. I want our relationship to grow more. Love should have no boundaries. One more sip? Alright, girl, keep your hair out of your face.
Oh.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
No, it's okay. I just never kissed anyone.
Never?
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'll be slow.
Hey, Jesse. I should go back to Piper's room, so she won't know I slept out here with you. Is that okay? I'm still yours, right?
Riley? What the heck?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
What?
You left the school alarm on your phone on and it went off all morning. Didn't you hear it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have forgot to turn it off. I was so tired last night, I guess I slept through it.
I turned your phone off. Where's Jess?
I don't know. Probably sleeping? Check the other room.
I'll go check. He's not there. He must be at Nikki's.
Nikki?
His girlfriend.
I think I'm just gonna go home. My mom's probably worried I haven't called her yet.
Do you want me to walk with you?
No. I'll text you later. I'll see you Monday. Mom? Mom! Mom!
Good morning, Princess. 7:15 a.m. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave this morning. There was an emergency at work. I didn't mean to leave you. 7:17 a.m. Hey, can you talk to me? Are you guys still sleeping? 7:19 a.m.? When you wake up, text me. 7:19 a.m. I know you're getting these. 7:23 a.m. Look, I know I didn't say anything before I left, but can you please talk to me? 7:45 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 7:46 a.m. Can you talk to me? I'm getting worried. What's wrong? I don't want to see us like this. 7:23 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 8:25 a.m. I'm getting upset. Honey, I'm sorry if I did anything to hurt you. 8:27 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 8:27 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 8:27 a.m. Shit, ignore me. 8:29 a.m. Are you there? 8:30 a.m. Fuck! Answer me! I'm not gonna forgive myself for leaving you in the morning. 8:32 a.m. Are you breaking up with me? 8:33 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 8:35 a.m. Answer your goddamn phone! We need to talk! 8:43 a.m. I'm sorry. Please don't leave. I wasn't done with you yet. 8:46 a.m. I'm sorry. I overreacted. I didn't mean to scare you. 9:20 a.m. I love you. Please talk to me or I'm going to do something stupid. 9:21 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 9:22 a.m. Missed call from Jesse. 9:24 a.m. Missed call from Jesse, 9:25 a.m. Missed call from Jesse, 9:27 a.m. Missed call from Jesse, 9:27 a.m. I'm leaving work. I'll be at your house in 15. 9:28 a.m.
I wish I never met you.
You mean?
Because I always mess everything up. I'm sorry. I'm just so
No,
confused.
stop. I don't say that. Look, I'm glad that I met you. And so is Jessie.
But now everyone's gonna know who I am. I just moved here like 3 months ago.
Maybe don't tell anyone. Keep it a secret.
Why?
I mean, Riley, I could tell that you liked him. And you wanted him, huh?
I mean, I guess I thought he was cute.
And you were asking for it. Well, this is your fault. I hope that you know that. You tricked him and he's really hurt right now because of you. I could tell that he liked you. He was only staring at his phone waiting for a text from you. And he just wanted to make you feel good. And you loved the attention, didn't you? You got a little jealous, but...
But what? Look what he did to me. I kept telling him no, but he wouldn't stop.
Riley, it's not that bad. But look, I've been hurt worse.
Wait. Has he hurt you too?
God, no, he hasn't. Riley, he would never.
Piper, tell me, please.
Stop it, I told you.
I want to go home. Just walk.
No, Riley, please. Riley, I need Jesse, okay? My mom's never home, he takes care of me. Riley, please, I don't have anybody. Don't tell anyone.
Piper, I want to go home. Let me go.
No. Not until you promise that you won't tell anyone. Not your mom, not a teacher, not anybody. Riley, he can't mess up again. Because if he messes up again, then he gets sent away again, and I can't be alone.
Fine. I won't say anything. Move. And now you're a stranger with all my secrets. It's a terrifying thing to say, but I am a rape survivor. I was emotionally disconnected from the word rape. I was ashamed of what he did to me. I still see the images, and they replay themselves over and over again in my head. I couldn't pay attention in class, so my education suffered. I can't say my rape was a one-time thing because it wasn't. It happened multiple times, every week, every month. But Jesse kept his secret of molesting children for almost 13 years. Piper was his first victim. She considered his behavior normal because it was happening to her since she was a child. When she finally had the courage to confront him about his behavior, he lost control and reacted violently. She gave up after that. 4 of us were his victims. He said one victim was at a park, and he followed her to the bathroom. His 4th and final victim is Piper's cousin, Savannah. 12. Same age he molested me. I should have said something sooner. Piper begged me to keep it a secret, but honestly, how could I watch her ruin another little girl's life? I told my mom a year ago. Three months ago, Piper took her own life. I wanted to protect the girls, but I forgot to protect Piper. I tried talking to her. I texted and called her almost every day until I heard the news of an acquaintance. I remember she told me,
the human skin is too hard to live in. Sometimes you just want to rip it open.
Jesse was officially found guilty and was sentenced for 30 years for child molestation and sexual assault. I grew up thinking this is what love is. Love should make you feel enclosed.
But honey, sweetie, cutie, doll, baby, princess, don't you like getting hurt?
No one understands why I didn't say anything. You asked me how I could allow him to hit me or manipulate me. And that's because you weren't there. I was a child, and I went to the worst case scenario thinking he was going to kill me. I trusted you with my heart, and it was in your hands. But I never told you you could drop it. It's funny I don't think it's my fault anymore. No one knew my whole story until today. I honestly laugh when people ask about my dating life. It's been years since the incident, but I'm dating a pretty respectable man. You know, like anyone, dating is hard, but for me to grow up with this memory, I still wanted to be happy. I was not going to be happy until I was capable of telling my story for women and men of all ages. And I refused to dwell on being miserable for the rest of my life because I know that if I did, he would win. And that would never happen. Okay, now insert your part of the pole into pin.
Okay, inserting. There.
Perfect. Okay, and I'll move this up. And we have to flip the bottom 4 clips first.
Okay.
Go. This one. And then just the top 4 clips.
Okay. Well, look at that. We're independent women who don't need no men.
I'm telling Daddy something.
That's all right. He knows I only married him for the sex.
Mom, gross.
What? Aren't you glad your parents are in love and like to physicalize that love?
Stop.
Why do you think your room is downstairs? Away from ours.
No.
We like our privacy. Wink.
Did you just say wink?
Maybe. Wink.
You're such a dork.
Oh, believe me, I know. Oh, is that it for the tent? It seems too easy.
We have the hammer and the stakes in. But I left them in the car.
How did I raise such a brilliant daughter? How do you know all this stuff?
Directions, Mom? Just looking at directions and reading them to you?
Well, look at you reading. I was worried for a little while there, you know, back when I had to feed you. You couldn't formulate sentences. Just touch and go for a little bit.
Forgot to say I didn't know my own name, and that my best friend was a pink rabbit named Bunny.
Ah, how could I forget Bunny?
But now at 16, I can feed myself, I can form sentences, and I know that my name is,
Come on, buddy. Bunny, I believe in you.
Becca. That was hard.
Oh. Well, look at that. Tent done. We are women. Hear us roar. Oh, I can't believe you're 16. You were early, you know. You were due April 18th, but you are your father's daughter, and you had to arrive 2 weeks early just to mess with us. It's like you knew we weren't quite ready. Happy April Fool's Day.
Yes, I've heard this one like 100 times. Thank goodness Dad didn't play any of his April Fool's prank on us as we left today. I'm gonna get the stuff in the car.
Good thinking. Mama needs a break. Well, look at this service. This is better than the Marriott.
I do aim to please, ma'am. Are you serious?
What?
You're kidding, right? This is a joke, an awful April Fool's Day joke.
Becca, what are you talking about?
This was a good one, Mom. Truly impressive. Hide it in your sleeping bag so it doesn't roll around and make noise. But I thought it was a record today. 90 days sober. I thought it was different this time.
Becca, what are you trying to say? I don't...
This, Mom. This.
No, Becca, that must have been from before. I don't know where
Do you
that
think I'm dumb? Do you actually think I believe your bullshit? Because that's what this is. Bullshit.
Becca!
Kathleen, we're ready for you now. After some preliminary questions, we're going to head into Dr. Allen's office for some physical examinations. Have you ever had a strip search before? No, didn't think so. It's not too invasive. It sounds exactly as it is. I search your person while you're in the nude. It's protocol for all new patients. I need a urine sample. I know that you said that your addiction is alcohol, but once again, protocol, over half our patients who swear they don't do drugs test positive for some sort of narcotic. You won't get in trouble. We just need to know so we can form a game plan for you. Blow into this. Huh. 0.0, not bad. It's a great start. Checking in on New Year's Day. Sounds like a fantastic resolution to me. When was the last time you had a drink?
Yesterday. I think I drank my weight in Pinot Grigio. Figured if I'm going out, it might as well be with a bang.
Your roommate will be Julia. You two will share double suites. You have your own bathroom. It's very nice. At this time, I'm going to have to confiscate your phone. If you need to place a call, you'll have to get permission from Dr. Allen, who will then give me the correct form. I will place the call for you, and once the indicated party on the other line has confirmed who they are, you'll get to speak to them in 3-minute intervals. Once that 3 minutes is up, you'll have to start all over again. Your husband has been given an emergency line to give messages to you. You'll be in the detox facility for roughly 5 days. Some people longer, some shorter, just depends. The meals are served in the kitchen. Once you are out of the detox facility, you will be in charge of cooking for yourself. We do have nurses who can help you cook if you do not know how to make your own food. You will get your medicines 3 times a day, 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. Dr. Allen has prescribed you Valium and Antabuse. Let me know if you need anything for the nausea or the headaches. We have meetings every 90 minutes. The schedule is posted on the back of your door. You will be meeting with your case manager, Ingrid, this afternoon. She'll help you form an inpatient care plan and tell you what to do next. So let's go ahead and head into Dr. Allen's office to get the physical exams and your drug test out of the way. I know that this is a lot of information, but there are people here who are willing to help you. Never hesitate to ask.
Talking about shame and guilt. You must learn to forgive yourself in order for your healing to begin. We hold on to a lot of anguish when we remember what we've done to others and ourselves. So let's talk about it. Let's give shame words. Release some of its power. Oh, Kaitlyn, are you ready to share? Well, I'd still like you to check in. Tell us your name, your disease, and your time. I'll go first. Dr. Allen.
Hi, Dr. Allen.
Addict. 17 years, 4 months, 15 days. Your turn.
Kathleen,
Hi,
Hi,
Kathleen.
alcoholic, 2 days.
Kathleen is not required to share at every meeting. We'll work on opening you up. Julia, let's start with you.
Julia,
Hi, Julia.
addict, 12 days clean. There was this look on my son's face when the social worker took him away. I don't think I'll ever get that look off my mind. How could I do this to my child? I know they were right, are right to take him from me, but it doesn't hurt me any less. I know that I have a constant cocktail of drugs in my system. I know that I have to be here, that I want to see my son again. I guess I'm just feeling guilty because I don't want to be here. My 2-year-old son was taken from me. The only way to get him back is to be here, and I don't want it. My fiance put me in here because it was mandated by the court. But I know he's at home right now. Already high, or about to get high. And I am more jealous of him than the people who get to see my son every day. Isn't that messed up?
Honestly, that is messed up. I miss my dog all day, every day, and I didn't even give birth to him. I can't imagine not missing my son.
Karen, we're not here to judge. Julia, go on. How did you end up here?
Well, I knew I was coming to rehab because it was court ordered. So I packed my bags. In the closet, I found some meth, and I decided, why not? And I smoked all of it. Naturally, I cleaned the place from top to bottom. God, that place was sparkling. I found all of my secret stashes. And decided I didn't want to leave anything behind. So I didn't. By the time I got here, I didn't know my own name, let alone his son. And I know that it's awful, but it made me forget for a while. Now that I'm coming down, it's not so fun to forget.
Thank you, Julia. We'll work on some of those concerns. Let's move on. Karen, maybe you can share some of your shame?
Karen,
Hi, Karen.
addict, 20 days clean. I'm ashamed I could have convinced my dad that I didn't need help. Obviously I don't. So what, my mom gives me a lot of pain meds throughout the day. I have fibromyalgia, so I need those meds.
Oh, did you need the Botox too?
Screw you, Julia. When I'm 45 and I'm 25, oh, you'll be jealous. I know you're jealous now. But when we get out of here, and you go back to whatever trailer park you came from, and I go back to my mansion in Beverly Hills, oh, we'll see who's laughing.
Oh, 1 second. Oh.
Oh, fuck you, cunt! Botox, bitch!
Oh my god, is it always like this?
Well, no way. Well, okay, yeah, sometimes. See, Karen and Julia really don't get along.
Well, I see that, Ethan, but I don't know why. They have so much in common.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, sure. And they're both in a lot of pain and missing someone terribly. I've only been here 2 days and I can't stand it. I don't know why I signed up for this. I miss my daughter and I miss my husband. I want to go home.
Well, just remember why you're doing it. I mean, that's what helps me. If it's not for yourself, then maybe for now it can be for your family.
Thanks. That helps.
Are we calm now, ladies? May I continue? Who's next? Sean?
Sean,
Hi, Sean.
addict, 6 days clean. I'm ashamed I got so many tattoos. I don't think I knew what half of them meant when I got them. I'd like to say my views have changed, but how can I tell? I've only ever hung out with white people. Because in my neighborhood, that's what was right. And prison was the same. You stick with your kind. Here things are different. Is this like the real world or is prison like the real world? Do you stick with your kind? Or is it okay that my roommate's Mexican? Never had a Mexican friend before. Hell, I've never had a non-white friend before. I guess you could say my shame stems from not knowing the difference between right or wrong. I mean, obviously I know shooting heroin's wrong. So why do I do it? Why is it so hard to stay away from?
That's why you're here. To figure out how to stay away from it. Addiction is not a linear disease. Its urges and needs come in waves. It's cyclical. If there was a logic to it, there'd be no addicts. People will just will themselves well. But that's not how this works. I am proud that you're seeing things and people differently. That's called progress.
Progress my ass. And I know I'm not getting the right medication because you people are stealing it. It's good stuff, I understand, but I need it.
Sean, we're not stealing it. We took you off some medications once you were finished with your detox. You know the policy. You can't stay on morphine forever. And how are things this time around? Are you following the rules?
You mean because I made hooch in my bathtub before? It wasn't very good. I mean, nobody was eating fruit in the kitchen anyway, so who did I really harm? I'm the one you kicked out. Yet here I am again. Did you know besides prison I've been 51-50 7 times? 7 times I was deemed a harm to myself. I don't know how to take care of myself.
We'll work on that together. But I'm glad you have some insight. Well, what about you, Ethan?
Ethan,
Hi, Ethan.
my dad's dying of cancer, and I'm here to avoid a vehicular manslaughter charge. So, I guess you could say I'm a little ashamed of that. I'm not planning on staying sober once I get out, though. I'm not one of those drinkers that drinks every day. I binge, I guess. I mean, I've only been in here for 2 weeks, and I haven't had a drink in a couple of months. My options were jail or rehab, so here I am. I wish I was out of here. But if I was, then I couldn't talk to, let alone see my dad, and he's the only person that means anything to me right now. My addict mother died of an overdose 10 years ago, so it's just been me and my dad ever since. I regret driving that car drunk, and obviously I regret hitting that lady, but just because this is taking precious time away from my dad. I'm sorry I don't have a less self-indulgent answer.
There's no judgment, Ethan. You feel how you feel, and we all respect that. All right, that's enough for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's pray out. God,
God,
grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
And the wisdom to know the difference.
oh, we're so glad you could join us, Mark, on visitation day. Did you bring your daughter? Rebecca, is it?
Is that really what she said?
I don't want to talk about this now.
When else would you like to talk about it? I need it solved before tonight, please.
Yes, Kaitlyn. I'm sorry. That's really what she said.
That I'm an awful mother? That she never wants to see me again? That she wishes I were dead?
Not in so many words. She just asked to wait in the car. It's only been 4 weeks, cut her some slack. She wants to make sure it's going to stick this time.
I really wish you hadn't told her.
What was I supposed to say? It's not like I could seek your counsel on the issue. It's not so easy getting a hold of you in here. I don't want you worrying about what's going on at home. I'm proud of you, really, but you need to stay focused on the work you're doing in here.
Look, I know, you're right. It's just, there's been a lot of things that have been thrown at me.
Great. Family Nobody's all here. Well, let's continue our discussion. Essentially, when you put a harmful substance into your body, you're blocking your dopamine sensor. So we try to find things to trigger your dopamine receptor. Activities, time with family, friends, pets. Let's talk about what makes us happy. Yes, family members too. You can share something that makes you happy or a fond memory, things we can recall in times of duress. Kaitlyn, what helps your dopamine levels? What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? My family, my husband, good sex, lazy Sundays lying on the couch and eating our weight in pizza. My daughter, taking her someplace new and seeing the look on her face of utter astonishment and wonder. Discovering new places together, museums, theaters, national parks, camping grounds, hiking trails, a good cup of tea, made the Irish way. You see, it starts with a huge mug, and then you add an Earl Grey tea bag. And it has to be Bigelow brand, none of that Lipton or Twinings crap. After the tea bag is steeped in the hot water for a really long time, long enough that you forgot you were making tea, you add in half and half in sugar. And that next to whatever novel I'm engrossed in is a perfect afternoon. Well, there are a lot of things, which is funny, I guess. A lot of different things that make me happy, and yet I still don't know how to stay happy. It makes you think.
Thank you, Kaitlyn. Mark, can you share?
Damn, that was a good answer. I want to go next.
That was a pretty good list. What about something else? What about a memory or a time you were happy?
I feel like I'm in Peter Pan. Think of a happy thought. Any happy thought. On my first date with Kaitlyn, I took her to a fancy restaurant because I was trying to impress her. I'd known her for 11 years at that point. I found a crush on her since the day I met her, but I was always put in the friend zone. No, I take that back. I never tried to get out of the friend zone. I didn't want to mess up our friendship. We ran into each other at a Christmas party once, and for the first time in the 11 years I'd known her, we were both single at the same time. It was a Christmas miracle. I don't know what got into me that night, but I asked her out and she agreed. So right back to the date. Oh, we're at this super nice restaurant. I'm wearing a jacket. She looks gorgeous. We ordered everything on the menu. Shrimp ceviche appetizer, salad, soup. And I'd like to state for the record that I ordered both soup and salad. I didn't scrimp. I ordered both. I ordered the finest entrees on the menu. And when the waiter brought over his dessert tray with various items, I proudly twirled my hand above my head and shouted, "One of each!" It felt like such a baller. After dinner, we headed to a concert. I'd gotten tickets to see one of her favorite bands. And on the drive over, I noticed my face starts to get really hot. I can feel my skin getting tighter and tighter. We get to the venue, park. I look in the rearview mirror, and my eyes swollen shut, and my ears are the size of small red potatoes. Same color, too. Kaitlyn drove me to the emergency room, and that's where we spent the rest of the night. Best first date ever.
Wow. I can't believe you remember all that.
It was a special night. Do you remember it?
What?
Do you remember that night?
Mark, what are you trying to say?
I always have to wonder about that. How much you remember. I have to look back on the stories and recall whether or not you drank yourself into oblivion that night or if you were just buzzed. Do you remember our wedding? Our first dance? Or had you passed out under the table by then? Do you remember Becca's first steps? Her first day of kindergarten? Do you remember me picking you up from PTA meetings because you were too drunk to drive home? From her soccer games, from her dance recitals, work. Do you remember, Kathleen? Because it sure feels like I have to remember everything.
Happy memories, Mark. Let's get back to those.
Right. Yeah. I'm all done. Next.
Tell me it's gonna be okay, Mom. Tell me that you really got it this time and that Dad and I are enough to keep you sober. Tell me the bottle was just a remnant from before. Tell me all these things, but please don't be lying. Because I don't know how many more times I can trust you and get let down. You're my mom, so I'll always love you, but I have not liked you very much these past few years. I can't go back to it, Mom. Finding bottles all over the house. The kitchen, the laundry room, closet. You thought you were so sly, but I knew. I always knew. You'd get this glazed look over your eyes. I always thought the movies were exaggerating, but no. There it was. You were in the same room as me, but you never actually looked at me. You couldn't see me breaking down. I can't go back to this. You were supposed to take care of me. You're supposed to go prom dress shopping with me and teach me to drive and gossip with me about dumb girls in my class. I need you. I trust you, I do, but seeing the bottle just brings it all back. It's been the best 3 months of my entire life. Even for the 40 days you're in rehab. Once we cut through all the bullshit. Don't bullshit me now, Mom. Can I trust you?
My darling girl,
I can't promise you I'm never going to drink again. Because I don't know. I know I don't want to drink. But I can promise you I'm not going to drink today. Because that's all we have. And that's all I can give. We're going to get through this. These past 90 days, and for the rest of our lives. One day at a time.
I found this here book today. Well, I stole it downstairs. Ain't nobody was using it, so, oh, God won't punish me, I hope. My name is Dorothy, but I didn't always know that. I found out my full name when I was traded by my other master in this here place. My mama always called me Dottie. 2 years ago, my last name was James, but now it's Smith. I like James better because Smith just don't sound right to me. I had a birthday 3 days ago. I think I'm about 17 years old now. Mama would be so proud that me and my sister are still alive. She used to tell us that we was the best things that ever happened to her. After she died, me and my sister got traded over to the Smith Plantation. We ain't ever liked it here. We got a master that only feed us when he's feeling generous. And that ain't very often. We work inside and even outside sometimes too, because ain't that many of us slaves be here on this plantation. So mostly we're known as house niggas. Boy, do I hate that word. Anytime someone calls any of us that, I feel my heartbeat rise with hate. But I don't say nothing, because I'm not the one started war with them white folks, but my sister Charlotte. She ain't like me. She'll say something real quick to him and end up getting a whooping in the evenings. Well, sometimes
Charlotte! You wet? Is that you making all that dang noise?
What noise?
Now, I know you heard that noise.
You must have been dreaming. Maybe your head was at war.
I know the only thing that's gonna be at war was me with whoever's making all that dang noise. I'm trying to sleep before Master Smith come in here with his big-headed self, with y'all nigger girls ready to start your day shit.
Maybe we got home.
Well, okay. Nigger ghost. Are there any spirits up here trying to be free? Well, me too. If you find a way out, let a sister know. But in the meantime, stop making all that noise so I can go to sleep.
You really are something, you know that?
Turn back around and go back to sleep.
You nigger girls ready to start your day?
Damn.
Yes, Master Smith.
Charlotte, what'd you say?
Yes,
Yes, what?
Master Smith.
Your mouth is going to be the reason why you suffer here. You know that? I said, you know that?
Yes, Master Smith.
See now, Charlotte here has caused you niggers to lose y'all's breakfast. Now, get in that kitchen and start making me breakfast. I want you to smell what you're going to be missing, Miss Charlotte. I want a big, fancy breakfast. You better make sure it looks and tastes damn good.
Yes, Master Smith.
That's more like it, Charlotte. That's a good nigger. You don't know what? I'm feeling generous. I'll tell you what. If you don't make my breakfast look and taste just right, I'll let you have my leftover scraps. Now go on.
What you looking at?
Lottie, come on now, you expect me to know why you were smirking back there when Master Smith was talking? You both know we ain't say nothing funny.
The hell if he didn't.
Lottie, will you just
Will
tell
you
me?
shut the hell up and let me finish my damn plan?
What plan?
See that? You was gonna start shouting and preaching at me and shit and didn't realize I smirked at you because I had a damn plan. What you think I was smirking at, Master Smith? Funny looking face?
Yeah.
You got a point. But besides that, I got a plan.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Wait, you didn't hear the entire conversation that me and Smith just had?
Yeah, he said we ain't eating because of you.
You're welcome.
Why am I gonna thank you for making us lose our food?
Dottie, now you're just playing stupid. We we both know the only dumb motherfucker on this here plantation is Smith himself. He gonna send us in here to make him food and not think we finna eat too? Shit! Oh! We the ones making the food, and we gonna be fuller than his fat ass as long as he got us in here cooking. I bet you gonna tell us to come in here and clean the kitchen when we're done. Leftover scraps my ass, he gonna be eating our leftovers. He a damn fool, that one. And you best believe I'm gonna save some of this for later, because I ain't fit to be hungry the next time he ain't feeling generous. And you best do the same.
Lottie, you so smart. I probably never would have thought of a plan like that.
No, you ain't smart. You are. I'm just not afraid. But you are. You need to let that fear go, because that's the only way you're gonna get smarter. Remember what Mama used to say? You are smarter than you know. You are my flowers and you will grow
Tall enough to reach the sky and feel the breeze by and by. My daisies bloom and blossom each day. Fear not the wind that blows your way.
Hurry up so I can finish my plan.
There's more?
Hell yeah! He said he wanted his breakfast to be perfect. And I got the perfect ingredient for everything.
Lottie,
Mix that on in there a little bit. Almost ready.
Where's my food?
here you come, Master Smith.
Bon appetit, dumbass.
Y'all took too long now. Better not be cold. Since y'all took too long, you don't get no scraps. Charlotte, get in there and clean up the mess you made. Dorothy, give me some fresh tobacco. Feel like smoking. You niggers done worked up my nerves.
Yes, Master Smith.
Hello, someone there?
Oh, please don't hurt me.
Well, I'm not gonna hurt you. Are you all right there, Miss,
God.
Well, what do you say, Miss Dottie? You want to spend the rest of the night on the ground, or? Well, Miss Dottie, my name is Michael. Say, what were you doing up on this here bucket anyways?
Cleaning the windows, sir.
Oh, you don't gotta call me sir. Just call me Michael.
No, sir. I can't do that, sir.
Well, sure you can, Miss Dottie. See, I'm not...
Dottie! Come in here, it's almost dark.
I gotta go now, sir. Thank you for helping me.
What took you so long to get the tobacco? You better be lucky Smith fell asleep before he realized how long it took. You would have went to bed with a good whip tonight.
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
Try me.
There was a man in the curing shed. At first, I didn't know what was in there making all that noise, so I stood up on a bucket outside the shed window to see, and there he was. I lost my balance and I fell off. want to know.
Oh, do you know how bad I wish I could have been there to see that?
Come on now.
Ooh, all right, damn, go ahead, finish.
The man came outside and helped me.
Okay. It was probably old man Charles. That man stay hiding away on this here plantation. It's been a while since you seen him, so you probably didn't recognize him. Poor man looked like a dried up pork chop. But damn, Dottie, you know us niggas gotta stick together, help each other out from time to time.
He was white.
Oh shit. You ain't talked to him, did you?
Yes, I did. But Lottie, he wasn't like them other white folks. Like he didn't know I was a Negro. He didn't even want me to call him son. Said his name was Michael.
Damn it, Dottie, you're not even supposed to look at these white people in their eyes.
Lottie, you asked me what took me so long, and now I'm telling you. This man wasn't like no other white man I've ever seen before.
He Master Smith's boy. Heard him say he was gonna come down and help him on the plantation because he owed him money and couldn't pay it back right now. Now you see, you can't be talking to all these white folks. You're gonna find yourself in a shallow grave. Don't talk to that boy no more. You hear me?
Yes. Lottie? You still awake? I can't understand why that boy was so kind to me. But I know Lottie, you don't want me talking to him, but I almost feel forced to. Like I was meant to know him. He ain't nothing like the master. It's like he saw me as a person and not just another nigger girl.
Hello there, Miss Dottie. You alright? Running from something?
A ghost?
Ghost?
A nigga ghost?
Well, if it helps ease your mind, Miss Dottie, I ain't never heard no ghosts around here.
You ain't been here long enough to hear him.
Why, yes I have, Miss Dottie. Most of my life, in fact. See, I grew up here. My ma and pa built this here place a long time ago. I moved away a while back to try and start my new life up north. But my pa needed me back here to help out with things. Said the plantation was scarce, not enough slaves to help get things in order. Doesn't have money to purchase more right now. See, he gave me a loan to start my life. And I haven't paid it back yet. So here I am. I don't plan on staying though.
How was it? Well, up north, I mean.
Oh, it's nothing like here. I mean, there is something about it that made me never want to come back here. But I had to, of course. See, the people ain't like the ones here. Like my pa, I mean. My pa didn't like it, but I didn't want to be like him. I wanted to be my own man. Possibly see the world and learn from what I see.
You ain't like him at all.
Oh, why, that is a fine compliment, Miss Dottie. See, I like to think that I took the heart of my mama. Oh, She was like no other I'd ever seen in this entire world. She taught me to love and not to follow anyone that thinks they can lead me.
What happened to her?
A few weeks after I moved up north, my pa sent me a letter saying Mama had disappeared in the middle of the night. And I never heard from her again.
As we laid in a field of daisies tonight, he said to me,
Miss Dottie, you're as pretty as a daisy.
oh, this was the most freedom I've ever felt in my entire life. Laid in the bed of daisies, looking at the Lord's night sky was like looking right into the eyes of the Lord himself. I could feel the air kiss my lips and the soft white petals of the daisies touch my dark skin. It's like we've known each other for a lifetime. I ain't never felt this way about a white man before. Well, I hope the Lord don't punish me for breaking the law. The law of the South, I mean. Well, I gave everything to Michael tonight. My heart, trust, and body. Never been this happy in my entire life. I sit here and I think about my sister and how my Lottie would never talk to me again if I ever told her that Smith's own boy and I love each other. But with him, I ain't no nigga girl. I
As pretty as a daisy.
am who I always wanted to be. I'm Dorothy.
What the hell do you nigger girls think you're doing in here?
That's my sister. She's not finished.
I don't care if she's passed out. I'm trying to rest and you niggers are making too much ruckus. No.
Oh, what the hell are you doing? Can't you see she's as sick as a dog, for God's sake?
Well, that ain't my fault, boy. And what I do with these niggers is my own business.
God damn you, Paul. Can't you see if she don't stay off her feet, you're gonna lose another one of your niggers?
Are you a nigger lover or something, boy?
Paul, all I'm trying to say is...
I said, are you a nigger lover, boy?
No, sir. I ain't no nigger lover.
Good. Because ain't no boy of mine gonna be no nigger lover. These niggers here, they ain't nothing but property, boy. They got no feelings. They're nothing. Now, since I'm such a nice old man, I'm gonna let you all have the rest of the night off so Miss Dorothy here can stop throwing up all over my damn floor. But tomorrow, you nigger girls are gonna be working till your fingers bleed.
What you crying for?
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what?
Michael and me. I'm so sorry, Michael.
Donnie, what are you talking about? What about Michael and you? Michael and you what? Didn't I tell you to stay away
I'm
from
pregnant, Lottie. I think I'm pregnant.
You're about to walk into a world full of hate. As mad as I am at you right now. I know you need somebody by your side. And I want you to know that no matter what, I'm always going to be here for you. Stop all that crying. You're as pretty as the day as a child. You gon' bloom.
I'm so scared, Dottie. I wish I had courage
To
like...
tell you the truth, Dottie, I'm scared too. What? You think because I don't take no shit from Smith that I ain't scared? I can't let him see that. I'll be a fool if I do. I ain't nothing but an animal to that man and all them other white folk. And I ain't no animal, Dottie, and neither are you. So yeah, I'm scared. But I want to get the hell out of this place. What's out there for me, Dottie? I ain't got the smarts like you. I ain't got no plans. I just want to be free. I ain't got no real goals or plans. So yeah, I'm scared. But I can't let them see that. Because fear is a weakness. And we both know that you can't afford to have no weaknesses around here.
May I come in?
Seems like you already have. Let me tell you something. I know who you are. Just because you Smith boy don't mean you gonna walk all over me and my sister here. And she ain't no fool. And she ain't just some nigga girl now that she's carrying your child. I guess that does make you a nigga lover now, don't it?
Well, Dottie, you know I didn't mean that. Just hear me. You know I didn't mean
Then
that.
why did you say it, Michael?
Yeah, Michael. Why did you say it? You scared of your old daddy?
I am sorry to the both of you. Miss Dottie, I ain't like him. Not at all.
You turned into him, Michael. For just a minute. In that minute, I didn't know who you was anymore. All those feelings I had for you felt like lies, and all those words you told me felt like chains on a slave's bare feet. I ain't trying to be enslaved by somebody that made me feel so free, Michael.
Miss Dottie, I knew I loved you from the very first time you let me touch your hand. I knew I loved you from that time when I helped you up from that fall. I knew I loved you when you talked about your past, your present, and your future. Now, I know the things that I said hurt you, and I am sorry about that. But all we can do now is move forward and blossom like a wild daisy in the springtime. Miss Dottie, you are my flower, and I want to grow with you.
I could feel your little hands and feet move inside me. I always wonder what you think about in there. It's like I can hear your voice through my veins. Like you're begging to be free. Just like everybody else here. And your heart is pure. I know this. Your mind is smart like mine, and your mouth better not be as smart and fast talking as Lottie's, because if it is, oh boy, you in for a good whooping in the evenings. Mama would have loved to feel you move. She would have took you from me as soon as you was born and kissed you all over like there was no tomorrow. I miss her every day. I think about her smile and how her heart was as pretty as a flower.
Ha! I knew it was you. Making all that dang noise, trying to blame nigga ghost when you the one disturbing them.
I try and keep a journal. I write in it while everyone's asleep, while everything's still.
Must have wrote a whole book by now. My sister, the self-taught reader and writer. I can see it all over town now on posters. Super nigga. As we laugh, while this water breaks. Oh, lay back, lay back. Oh, I run to go get some hot water and towels. Oh, lay back. Martha comes in and he tries to help. All right, Daddy. Just breathe for me. Okay. I tell you to push, you gonna push now, you hear me? Ready? Go ahead, push. Push.
Aw, it's a little nigger baby. Well, what is it, little nigger girl or boy?
It's a little miss, Master Smith.
That ain't no nigger baby. Its skin's too light.
No, Master Smith, please, no! Master Smith, please!
These eyes ain't nigger colored. Whose baby is this?
She's mine. It's my baby, Master. Her name is Tice. Please let me hold her, son. Please.
Stop pushing me! Master Smith, no! Daddy!
Whose baby is this, Dorothy? It ain't a nigger like you.
Master Smith, please! Daddy! Daddy!
Quiet! Whose baby is this, Dorothy? You better tell me!
Master Smith, please!
Pa! You let her go right now! Hand me that baby!
What'd you say to me, boy?
Give me the child!
What are you gonna do with this thing, huh, boy? It ain't nothing but a piece of trash!
Give me the child!
Look at you, Michael, getting angry over this nigger's child. Here, take it, Michael. But I want you to do this for me. Wring its neck, Michael. Wring it or I'll do it for you.
No, Michael, please don't do it, Michael, please.
What's it gonna be, boy? I know your secret now. That's your baby. You thought you could hide it? Well, now you're gonna pay, boy, just like your mama did when she raised a nigger lover like you. Well, she paid all right. She was just like you, Michael. She thought I wouldn't see. She thought I wouldn't see her making eyes at most of the niggers here on this plantation. She thought I wouldn't see her kiss one on his goddamn nigger lips. I still remember her begging for her life the night I put her out of her misery. The night I made her pay for her nigger loving. Now, wring its damn neck, boy, or watch me do it for you.
Please don't, Michael. Michael, please don't.
I'm sorry.
You're free now, Dottie. Well, I didn't expect you to leave me, though. Well, I got a little piece of you here with me, and boy, does she look like you. She got the biggest hazel eyes and a big old bright smile.